kindergartners, today we are going to be mixing our primary colors together to make secondary colors. So what you're going to be getting is a packet of Model Magic, a color wheel. At your table spots, you're going to use markers, and you're going to need to use a pair of scissors. Now the first thing we need to do is open our Model Magic packet. So with your scissors, cut across the top so that it opens. Sometimes you might have to rip a little bit to open it up the side, but here is your Model Magic. Now it looks a lot like a cloud. We need to cut our Model Magic up into 3 pieces. So I would cut my Model Magic into 3 chunks. Do you see how when I drew those lines, I have 1, 2, 3 rectangles on my big one? If it helps you to draw a line, you could do that. All right, with my scissors, I'm gonna cut into 3 chunks. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna line these up on my primary colors. I need to color each of these a different color. So this first one, I put it on the yellow spot. This piece of Model Magic needs to be colored yellow. So I'm gonna look in my basket, find my yellow marker, and if it's not working so good, I might have to borrow from another table. With a yellow marker, I'm gonna clip the cap on the back so it doesn't get lost, and I'm gonna color this piece yellow. Now when you're coloring the Model Magic, what we're trying to do is get the ink from the marker onto the Model Magic clay. So I'm gonna be coloring, and I'll color the sides and the front, and now I've gotta mix it up. So I'm gonna try not to swipe across because all this ink from the marker is wet, and then it's gonna get on my hands. So really carefully, I'm gonna smush it up so that the marker goes to the middle. Whoops. I'm gonna start to mix. And I'm gonna mix, and I'm gonna mix in that yellow. Now, sometimes you're gonna have to color more than once. My Model Magic still looks pretty white. So I'll color it yellow again and mix it up some more. Color with yellow. And mix it in. I can roll it in my hands, I can pull it apart and swish it back together. Still white. So I need to color some more. I'll flatten it out and color it yellow. Roll it up and mush it a little. All right, so I have colored my 3 pieces of Model Magic to create each of the primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. Now I'm ready to mix those colors together to make these secondary colors, green, orange, and purple. So I need to cut up my yellow into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do that with my red too. 1, 2, 3. Kindergartners, I'm trying my best to make the pieces even. That means that one piece isn't really big and one piece really small. I'm trying to make them even. All right, cut up my blue. 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm ready to start mixing these colors. So I can start bringing them over here. Yellow, red, blue. I need to mix the yellow and the red together to make orange. So I'm gonna put these 2 together and I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna roll it in my hands. I'm gonna pull them apart. I need to mix them up to make orange. The more I mix, the more the red and the yellow will blend together and I will see orange created. All right, I'll put the orange in its spot. Now I'm going to need to put a red to mix with the blue. And my red and blue are gonna mix together to make some purple. So I'm gonna put the red and the blue together and mix, mix, mix until I have my purple. Now I've got one more secondary color left, green. So I'm gonna put yellow and blue. And when these mix together, I'm gonna see green. So I'm gonna mush and pull and roll and mix until I see green. Now I have each of my secondary colors, orange, green, and purple. I've got my primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. And I want to make these into little beads to make a bracelet. So I'm just gonna roll them in my hand so they turn into a little sphere. A sphere is a three-dimensional form of a circle. These are my beads for my bracelet. Once you've got all of your colors laid out, you can come to the drive-thru and get a piece of wire. And your beads are going to need to go on your wire. So I'm going to push my beads through my wire right in the middle. If I push it to the side, then my bead probably won't line up very well. So red, orange, yellow. I decided to go in the order of the rainbow, so I started with red. But you could start anywhere you want, but I would love for you to go in order of the circle. That way, when you look at your bracelet, you can remember the primary colors and the secondary colors that get created with them. All right, here's my beautiful rainbow bracelet. I can bring this, or you can bring this over to me, and I will twist it together and put a little piece of tape on it so you can wear it. I can't wait to see these awesome rainbow bracelets, kindergarten.